Hey, what up, Diomi? How's it going?
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
You doing all right today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. What's going on, man? What have you been up to?
Just taking Swaggy for a walk, you know.
Where's his owner at?
He's actually in Dubai right now having some meetings, so I'm just walking him out.
Wow. So let me ask you this. So you used to manage Lil Tay, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what's going on with that? Because I heard that there's some new developments in her case and her story.
You know, the truth is there's a lot going on with Lil Tay. Since I used to manage her back in around April and May, about 2 months, but things started getting disorganized. It was kind of crazy. The brother and the mom weren't working together and weren't functioning.
Okay.
And the truth is that the only reason she disappeared from social media was because her parents are actually having a custody battle in Canada as we speak right now.
Really?
Yeah, so the Instagram, every social media platform had to be disconnected. It all had to go away. All the pictures, all the videos, everything had to go away because they're currently having a custody battle in Canada right now. Where she's actually from.
So who's winning? Do you know what's going on, or like what's the story with that?
Last I heard, the dad is actually a lawyer in Canada, so I'm sure he has a lot more resources and is more trained in that field.
Right.
So I know that he was concerned about Lil Tay using the N-word here, being on FaceTime with X, because they used to be friends and they were about to work together in the Miami project that he had going on. So I'm sure the dad has a lot more connections now.
Did the dad know what she was doing when Lil Tay was filming it?
He didn't know. He didn't know anything was going on. The truth is, Lil Pump's manager at the time, I believe his name was called Juni, allegedly wanted to sign Lil Tay. So he flew them out here to LA, and when they denied the deal, he said, "I'm not getting you a ticket back." And that's what the mother said, allegedly. That he wasn't going to get them their ticket back to Canada. So they were like, "We're already in LA. Let's see what we can do here."
Right.
Now, along with my friend and my client Swaggerman and Victor Garabai, who actually owns the Lambo that everyone has seen in every video. It's a white Lambo and a Rolls Royce.
Right.
You can see it on Jake Paul video, Logan Paul's video.
Right.
Victor actually lent him his car so that she could keep on flexing here in LA because her mother no longer had the job and the resources to get mansions or cars because they actually didn't own any of those things.
Right.
We had to use our rich friend Victor to lend us his car so that she can continue making videos here in LA.
Right, and that's already been exposed in the past, that, you know, with all the fake stuff that she was doing and all of that. So everybody knows about that. And then the tape leaked, you know, where you know, her brother was feeding her the lines and stuff like that.
The truth is, her brother was a creator of the character when they first started. He just lost control of it. And so before he left, he actually told a bunch of us that he was going to accuse her dad of sexually abusing her as a way to win the case in the court.
Really?
So he told me that himself, word for word. And so it did happen. He pretended that the account was hacked. So then he went on creating all these fake accusations so that dad could lose in court. He exposed the dad's phone number so I wouldn't be able to reach him and tell him the truth.
Wow. So does anybody know about that?
No one knows about that because everyone believed him because it was coming out of the Lil Tay account. But the truth is, he told us this before they went back to Canada.
Man.
And I know this because I gave up my apartment so they can be comfortable living there. So
okay, are you still in touch with her brother at all?
No, they actually blocked me and blocked a bunch of her friends from the account.
Okay, because they didn't want the truth to get out there. Okay, well, let me ask you this. So also, I know that Lil Tay was real close with Woah Vicky back in the day. Recently, Woah Vicky posted that she had to turn herself in because she was wanted. Do you know anything about that or what she was wanted for? Because she hasn't said what it is.
I don't know anything about that, but knowing her and the way she works, it's probably a publicity stunt.
Really?
She's becoming irrelevant, such as Lil Tay has become now.
Yeah, well, and then that's what I've noticed too. Well, that's what she posted, that she was, you know, turning herself in to go to jail, but it might be fake. So with Lil Tay, I think I saw her post something about maybe that she was going to have a TV show or something like that. Are you aware of that?
I got her a deal with Zeus Network, thanks to Amanda Cerny, who helped us get that deal on that TV show. Okay. Unfortunately, we only did 3 episodes because they had to go back to Canada and everything fell apart. But we try to work with Rick Rubin, who's a famous legendary producer, who's worked with Kanye West, Jay-Z, and a lot of legends. Right. We try to work with Akon's brother, Boo, who we had a deal with him, and he was going to help us with her music career. And we had a couple meetings with a couple record labels and executives from Atlantic, Capitol Records, Columbia Records, and Def Jam, but because they were so difficult to work with, nothing was ever prospering or nothing ever happened.
Okay, and so you did a lot for Tay.
I did. I had her at the height of her career. No one has worked with her since then. I got them their first brand deal, and they completely left me in the dust. Actually, so much that they did if you've seen in the video, she had one brand deal on there with the red car.
She had what? She had one video.
One video with the headphones, the Tuned headphones.
I actually didn't see that.
Well, they had a brand deal, and what happened was Tuned headphones actually lied and said to PayPal when we did the transaction that we didn't render the services.
Okay.
So my PayPal account ended up being $20,000 negative.
Damn.
Because they went to PayPal. The company, the Tuned headphone went to PayPal and said that we didn't render services. Now, thankfully, I had proof of email and pictures of the post and everything else, so I won the case. But Lil Tay completely left me in the dust. The mom acted like she had nothing to do with the brand deal when I gave them the money and everything they made, and they left me in the dust. So I actually lost a lot of friends and a lot of connections due to just trying to help them, you know.
That is insane. Have you spoken to her at all since all this drama's gone down?
I tried to reach out, but they're still in the process of releasing merch. I don't know if you guys have noticed, there's like Make America Great Again, Make Lil Tay Great Again. They're trying to create a brand called Free Lil Tay so they can make money off of it, and that's all behind the brother.
Okay, but I think at this point, I think that ship has probably sailed when she's been exposed by so many people and everybody knows the truth, and you know, kind of her following is
exactly. Everything has been exposed and everything's done for. I don't think she's ever making a comeback. I think everything has been exposed. What I was trying to do is, I know it was a character that was being created on Instagram, but I was trying to do is get her in music classes, acting classes, even in school. She was in LA for 2 months. Neither her brother or her were in school. So that was a big concern for me. How are you and a 10-year-old not going to school?
That's how old she is 10.
Yeah, she's actually also lied about her age because I've seen her real passport. And she's actually turning 11.
Wow.
So she's not actually 9 years old.
Okay, and that probably gets into like child labor laws and stuff like that
no
too.
School. The mom wasn't working. They were just in different houses all the time in LA, working with different people, taking advantage of them. When I found them, they actually were working with a guy named Alex who was forcing her to wear a chain every time she did interviews so that he can promote his own company.
And what was that company?
I forgot. He had a deal through Capitol Records.
Okay.
But I was very concerned, and so I took her away from that. I gave up my apartment so they can have it all to themselves. And at the end of the day, I didn't even get a thank you. They actually left my apartment back to Canada, all dirty, full of dirty plates, uncooked food, trash bags all over my floor, and ruined my complete apartment, and just left to Canada. They didn't even say a thank you.
Why would she do that?
I thought the mom would be more responsible, but it seems like the brother takes control of the mom.
Really?
There's no adult in that situation.
And then the dad just has no clue what's going on the whole time.
The dad has no clue what's going on, but I think he's concerned about his daughter, and I think he's in the right for making a change.
That makes sense.
And he wants the best for his daughter, even though I guess he wasn't in her life for the past few years. But I think maybe now with everything that's going on, he'll step up his game and be the father that she needs right now.
That would be good. That would be good. Well, if you saw Lil Tay right now, if she walked down the street right now, what would you say to her?
I would say the best thing to do is to go back to where you came from and start all over again, which is maybe get into some acting classes. The whole Lil Tay was a character, so maybe she's good at acting. Maybe try to get into acting and start, taking classes and developing your talent.
Okay.
I think what she had was a great time.
Okay.
A few months, very successful, the biggest star of 2018, you can say. But unfortunately, that's over now. She has to move on.
Would you be willing to work with her again? Would you ever give her a second chance, or are you just completely done?
Unfortunately not. I'm working with my friend Ominous, who's right there. And
what up, Ominous?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, bro?
Good,
how you been, man?
Okay. So we're making music. We're starting a new journey. My music is my actual passion. So I'm focused on that now. I'm working with Swaggy, who's a great client. Way better client than Lil Tay. He got me these for Christmas.
The Balenciagas.
Got me these for Christmas, so the dog is better to work with Lil Tay.
Okay, so it's better to work with Swaggy than Lil Tay.
Absolutely, Swaggy's the dog. Give him his treats, do his jobs, and it's great to work with him.
That sounds good, man. Well, what's coming up next for Swaggy in 2019? What's going on?
We have a Christmas holiday movie that we're working on right now.
All right.
Thanks to Victor, who's founding the whole entire project. And we're very excited. We're still creating content on Instagram, working with the biggest influencers, and we're very excited for the future.
Sounds good. I've seen a lot of new posts and new rappers, collaborating and stuff like that. So that's good, man. What about you, Ominous? What you working on?
Right now, that we just dropped the track Wave, so we're trying to push that too.
You drop what now?
We dropped the track Wave, and I'm trying to push my song Scottie Pippen out there. So
okay,
it's already about to hit 100K. So
damn, when'd you drop it?
I dropped it probably like a couple months ago, but
all right,
after like all those drama and stuff, it's been getting an extra push. So hopefully it gets that radio push that it needs.
That sounds good, man.
We do have a connection because Anonymous is Lil Pump's cousin.
Right.
And Lil Pump's manager tried to sign Lil Tay before I got in there. So we go way back.
Really?
Music like a year and a half ago, back and forth in Miami. So Lil Pump's manager tried to sign Lil Tay, but it didn't work out. So that's when I jumped in. And then Anonymous tells me, yo, I'm Lil Pump's cousin. Let's create music. You know, they don't get along well, but we're working together and we're grinding and trying to make it happen for ourselves now.
Right. Okay, cool. And I think Pump just got arrested again at the airport or something like that, didn't he?
Yeah, he got caught like with drugs, I guess, in his bag. Like one of his homies' bag that was under his name.
Man, that's why you have an entourage, and that's why you get, you know, people in your crew to carry it for you, so that you don't, you know, go down. So
it seems like Lil Pump only has yes people in his team, and that's a big problem. When people are just there for the money and not for your benefit. I always tell people, including Lil Tay, surround yourself with people that want more for you than from you. And a lot of these celebrities and a lot of these new talents, they don't get that, and that's a big problem. And so you can be hot for a minute, but you'll disappear in 15 seconds. This industry is very quick. That's very true.
That's very true. Well, that's what's up, man. Good seeing you guys today, and so definitely, man. I hope everything will work out.
Swaggy.
Yeah, let them know, Swaggy. Well, cool, man. We'll appreciate y'all, man. Take care. We'll definitely get the message out. All right, take care.